Hello, we're back. European Regionals, World Championships 2016 for Shadow Era. We're into a playoff now because there are 5 players tied on 4 wins and 1 loss. One of the players has got a World Championship spot due to his boot Charles tiebreak thingy. The other 4 are facing off. Highest and lowest boot Charles versus the middle 2 boot Charles. Is that how you pronounce it? We've got a match with Otto. So let's dive in. Otto versus Segundo. Here we go. We're going to have to speed commentate because it started about 8 minutes ago.
We'll get to turn the audio over. So.
Alright, so Segundo sacrifices, plays a trap. What traps have we seen so far from this guy? Were they snare traps?
That snare traps and decoy traps, I'm sure.
Oh, right. Yeah, that wasn't a snare trap there, because otherwise it would have fizzled thanks to Spirit Warden. Otto. Wow, Otto bounces the decoy trap.
Nice.
Well, the decoy trap would have ultimately, it's just going to come back. What's the point of bouncing a decoy trap? It's just going to get played back again for cost 2. When you save it for something more useful like bouncing, no, Wrath of the Forest you don't want to bounce. Or maybe you do, I don't know. That's a weird move. Maybe he just wanted to get it out of his hand so he could play. Oh, smashing blow on that weapon, that's good. Nice move.
Yeah, that's bye-bye.
That's quality.
Open it at 3.
Segundo's really making good use of the auto reconnect thing. Auto disconnected, Segundo disconnected. That's weird.
I think the game must be oh, that's fine.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, it's finished. Or you can either, and the next one's waiting, so we can either play this out or I can just tell you who won. We can watch the live one.
Yeah, I think it's better to watch live because I'm not trying to play character.
Yeah, okay, so when that one eventually comes up. Oh, they're playing now. Alright, so the winner of that one was Segundo. If you place in bets, the answer was Segundo. Now let's see the next one. I don't know who this RC Segundo is, but I like him. Because he's got a star by his name, which makes him a supporter. I don't know where he's come from. Maybe he's in a guild, I don't know. But he's good. I like him. We may just see him in the World Championship finals. If he can dispatch with Otto now. Otto drops a blade dancer.
So we know that trap is a decoy trap again.
Yeah, I've got to remember that. A lot of BP tuned into this. Interested in how Otto does.
Seductress.
Oh, decoy trap blocked it. Decoy trap gone. Well, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah,
trigger that decoy. Right, Wolven Tactician. Ah, the old Tactician. Otto will be happy to see the Tactician. What with him being the guy that got to 401 rating, abusing it. Otto should know the weaknesses of this deck inside out, really, this Wolven one. But I guess it doesn't have many weaknesses, and that's why he did so well with it.
Tactician dies.
Yeah.
Seductress holds off that.
And of course, at this point, Segundo can see exactly. Oh, we can see what's in the hand now. You're right. Yeah, it's a blood frenzy. There's Erica, and there's a weapon.
Do
Another little trap. Nice little
is it going to
weapon.
be enough?
You've gone so quiet, Ross.
I know. I just
Thinking.
just trying to think of what's going to happen. It's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, Badura hasn't got enough to. Ooh, boom. Get down to 4 resources.
The thing is, though, that Amber already has a decent board state, so
Yeah.
the resource mile thing doesn't really matter much. If anything, it's hurt Baduru there, because Baduru's now on 3 and Amber's on 5. So,
I have to say, it's nice to see Erica being used. Barely
yeah.
see her at all. Otto's decided Erica's the gal for him.
It's a decent ally. Based on like what people are playing, though, I wouldn't necessarily have chose that myself. A lot of people are playing Bimbo and Zaladar, so stealth doesn't really make the difference. Even against Baduru, Grid does double. It doesn't matter. If she just wanted a solid ally for us, I couldn't do anything else. I don't know. We all have our reasons for playing certain cards, I guess. It's going to be hard for the dude to come back from the sports team. All depends on ouch. 5 allies, 3 cards in hand. What do you do? You can't bring a weapon out there. It just says go. Just didn't do anything. Looks like Amber might have the first round then. Oh, this is game 2, isn't it? I thought it was game 1.
Yeah.
So it's 1-1 because Segundo won the first one, is that right? It was 1-1.
Right, Rangelo's saying that there's a storm coming. Wow, look at this board from Otto. He's gone for it.
Yeah. Managed to rush him down. So what I'm saying, Amber doesn't really mind the resource denial because Duelist Dream brings resources back, and a lot of her allies and stuff are low cost anyway. So Amber can comfortably stick her about 4 resources and be fine.
Okay, so what are they chatting about?
I don't know what's going on here.
Otto was thinking. Otto was thinking about how to win. I don't know why. Maybe there was a trap or something. I didn't quite see that last bit. That's 1-1 then. So I guess we should watch the decider between those because Rangelo and Ermel Sylphian haven't even had their first yet. So,
and that's worked out nicely.
yeah. Wow, 1 game to rule them all.
It's good when it comes down to one deciding game.
Yep, it's up. It's good or bad? More drama.
More drama?
If Otto just misses out again, he'll be good. If he wins, he'll be dancing a merry jig.
Let's see. Amber doesn't have a turn 2 play. That could be a bad thing.
Yeah, I normally want your braid dancer hitting the board. But it does mean he's saved a card in hand. There's no turn 2 from the other guy either, so Seductress pops down, alright, that's cool. Oh, look at all these cards Otto's got. Yeah, he didn't have a turn 2 play. Oh, that Tactician. He's not going to affect too many things. He'll affect the weapon, of course.
Yeah, that weapon can't come down there.
Otto can retreat it, but it'll cost him 3 to do so.
Yeah.
The old Seductress technique. Try and take care of that Tactician. Now, if there's another Tactician following on. Oh, Gambit. Okay.
Gambit.
Nice move. I've missed 3 football matches today for this. And I've missed a shopping trip to town with my family. So things aren't that bad after all. I don't know how much they've spent yet though. Could be a lot of money. Otto plays the jeweler's dream. Buffs it. He's got to get rid of that nasty Tactician. There we go. Actually, Tactician doesn't even work when that weapon's down. So,
no. Changed now, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so, nerfed it.
Perhaps Otto forgot. I don't know. Or perhaps he's ready to kill it anyway.
Yeah, you got to get it out of the way, I suppose.
Okay, so no heroes have taken any damage yet. Otto's about to take some damage. But the Rudo's going to take some damage back. Our Wolven Scout is probably going to die next turn.
And now it's all gone quiet. You're still there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right. So yeah, that's going to be a pesky ally, isn't it, for Baduru? He'd be able to get like Gambit will be able to get her partly. He's going to need something like a poison arrow. Otto's really eating some damage now.
It wouldn't surprise me if Otto just crashes in with Erica, yeah.
Rah! She'll almost die straight away, won't she? She's not got stealth. No. Bash in with that amber, of course.
Yeah.
Get rid of that weapon. Now run in with her. Pretty nice. Donk. 16 plays 19. Baduru's turn.
Looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
Oh yeah, but look at Otto. Only 2 cards. Segundu, 5 cards left. Acid Jet. Ouch!
Yeah.
Wonder what else Otto's got in his hand. What else he's been saving.
Visca, nice.
Yep, she can run in and do some damage in a hurry. Very good. Right, Baduru, 13.
Do gets to get a weapon, yeah?
Oh, Wild Fang. Drops a cheap ally. Yanks out a weapon. Takes out the stealth. Oh no. There we go. Grundler's double does the business.
Wow. What a game.
Now Otto. He's got quite a few cards to choose from there, though, at least. It's going to be hard to get rid of that weapon. We know he carries Smashing Blow. Now might be a reasonable time to use that.
I don't think Otto runs Crippling Blow.
Right, not Crippling Blow, no.
That's one card I don't think I've seen him play, which is interesting.
Brax isn't going to do much use there. Retreat will be alright, though. Bounce that pesky anti-stealth ally. Oh yeah, Baduru's got 2 different anti-stealth ones here, isn't he? Grundler and that Wolven Predator.
Yeah. Both good options. I think Otto just wants to... He's really gunning for it now, isn't he? Wolven Tactician.
Right, this is going to die, yeah. Otto's got another, though. She'll hop out.
We have to take 3 to the face for that, though.
2 more
that
cards.
That could be the difference. Because a War Flail is lethal now.
War Flail's lethal if he's got it. You're right. Smashing Blow takes care of the weapon. But JD's almost lethal. Not quite. It's one off. Seductress can't do anything useful.
Just go in for it. He just wants to get as much out there as he can and hope.
This is it. Whoever wins this is through. Whoever wins this is there. And Baduru's got 6 on the board. Well, he can definitely take out the Seductress. He needs something else. Segundo's disconnected. Hopefully he'll come back, though. He's back.
Yeah,
right.
he's back.
Oh, he's going for the Brax. Soul Seeker.
Soul Seeker.
Healing back from the brink. Ooh.
Okay.
Still, the flail won't be lethal now. And Otto's got more resources, so Seductress won't work to disable anything.
War Flail and Desperate Tactics, maybe?
Well, Otto said, well played, good skill, mate.
So he must have the Desperate Tactics then.
All right. As a finisher.
Yeah, there it is. So
Boom.
Otto does it.
Wow, Otto finally is the bridesmaid. No, I mean the bride. The bride. Otto's the bride finally. Oh.
Well played. That was a game.
Yeah,
That was
well done,
definitely.
Segundo. Otto did it. Otto will be dancing around his room now.
It might be the first time Otto's played the tournament and not had something to complain about.
What do you mean he's complaining about slow play?
I take that back.
Right, I guess we better check out this other one then. I'm watching it on my iPad at the moment, just see how it's going. It's looking like it might take a while. So we could, speed commentate, catch up with it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm jumping in.
Alright.
The middleweight Garth.
So, in terms of where they've actually got to, I think they've got to turn 10.
Alright, okay. It's going to be an interesting one. Definitely. I mean, Garth has a lot of ways of dealing with allies and the border threats. But Graveborn could just bring them back. And things like Forgotten Horror, as we've seen in the previous games, are just insane.
Work.
Speaking of Forgotten Horror, there's one in the graveyard. Okay, Cryptspawn Tormentor is down. Shadow Knight.
Alright, that's a lovely board situation, but one is frozen, two are disabled, and one's just gone in the grave. And the Ironmonger's just buffed up that pesky shuriken that we nerfed. It's still around.
Yeah, Shuriken's a decent card. Was that just a misplay from Rangelo? Because he killed the Shadow Knight and then destroyed Charred Tower. I guess he might have drawn it off the Ill-Gotten Games.
Right. Here's a Forgotten Horror. And he's got rid of that guy. Not a bad card, Forgotten Horror.
I like Forgotten Horror. I was playing it in a Banebow deck, an undead Bane, and it was very good. It's good when you can keep looping it back to your hand and stuff with Shadow Knight and things like that.
Ermel's the guy with the charred cowl, isn't he?
Yeah.
Garth likes killing things off, so having them come straight back to board will be really annoying to him. Ermel's gone 4-1 as well with this, so he's done some decent. He's no slouch. Whatever he's done with this deck, it's beaten 4 people.
Yeah.
Gravebone.
It's done the work. Do you reckon we can see Gravebone world champion this year? Which I think everybody will be trying to tech against it. It'll become the new deck that everybody's afraid of. Ankle breaker for Dom. We'll just get rid of that Shadow Knight. Oh, these Cotton Horrors are relentless. Meat Wagon. Cotton Horror goes bye-bye.
Meat Wagon, eh? Meat Wagon? That's not bad, is it? Bit of Meat
It's a
Wagon.
decent play, yeah.
Bit harder to get rid of, although it really does depend what's on top of the deck, whether it's any use. Ermel's complaining now about falling asleep. Yeah.
That can be considered a bit of a taunt, really. He's that tired that he's fallen asleep and he's still managing to play.
You could probably get coffee on the other guy's turn.
Yes, I think Garth might be on the way to wearing down this deck now and flicking the switch back to his favour. Braveborn, and again, Braveborn just keeps allies back. Wow. Stop. He gets rid of the meat wagon anyway.
Oh, yeah. Stop thief on a meat wagon. Of all the things that could be stop thiefed, what about the armor, man? We haven't seen that yet.
Spawn goes back to hand.
Oh, look at all of these things in the support row for Rangelo.
Look how many resources he's got as well. He's on 13.
Yeah, and he's still probably having to decide, what to sack. Wouldn't you just stick on 13 now? Well, I suppose he needs to get through that deck. Huh? Summer ended.
Oh, okay. I
Rangelo
guess
took it somehow.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. What happened?
I don't know, because it looked like...
He just win, did he?
Was winning.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just talking to this guy.
Okay. Game 2 is waiting. I keep forgetting about my coffee and then having to drink it really fast before it gets cold.
Okie dokie.
Who's your money on to win this one?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I think they're trying to find the first in the last game. Emma already has a game up. So what's the holder? Oh, they're in.
Alright, okay.
Tell me when to press the button. I will do it. I may be a little bit behind on this one, but we shall see.
Well,
Yeah, it
I
must be
think
bound up like exactly in stream with in sync with the stream rather.
you'll probably catch up on turn 1. Okay?
Yeah.
No, I won't say anything. So Omel's only in for fun, he said. And it's not fun being installed. And he's not even in a guild and he's complaining. But still, the game allows it. That's our own fault. We've created a game that allows such things, so that's our own fault, isn't it? So I'll take the blame. We made it possible to do this kind of stuff. And people have been complaining for years about, just on quick match, the occasional player that just lets the whole turn run down and whatnot every time. We haven't done anything about it, so.
Right, what have we got? Harbinger and crit spawn for Gravebone. Gravebone's off to a good start again.
Yeah, lovely start. Hopefully, this game can finish quickly. I mean, we started this nearly 7 hours ago.
Yeah. been a long old tournament. We've done that just to get that forgotten horror into his graveyard ready for next turn. So that's good. Garth beaten down to 20.
This is a great start here by this guy, and Bon Jovi's just shown up. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Yep. He'll sleep when he's dead. That's a good tune for Gravebone, isn't it? I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll have to keep the faith album. Meanwhile, Rangello's living on a prayer. There's a Bon Jovi song called... Actually, I don't know if it's a lyric or whether it's a song. It's called Older or something. I'm not old, I'm just older. So that's how we all feel right now. After watching this game. Much older. Like two days. Alright, concoction. In the house.
Decides to deal with the critical implement.
So, people say digital is definitely better than physical, but if this was a physical game and this was happening, you could flip the table or throw soda over someone. Whatever. Complain. No, he's going to do it. It's good. We get to discuss what's going on. Get to debate. So Ermal's having a think.
I'm going to see the forgotten horror. Yeah. Forgotten horror comes back. Me, it's like in the dynamic turn. Gonna have to go break or something. But instead, really good at giving Garth something to do.
Garth's in a spot bother. Right, I'm going to add something to my to-do list to make sure I definitely do it tomorrow. And that is test out the... If it's not really on there. Test out the chess clock. Because people say it doesn't work right. So that's on my list for tomorrow now. Because we had the chess clock when I played Lord of the Rings online card game. It did make you play faster. Because when it runs out, you're dead. I think you had like 20 minutes each of thinking and playing. So whenever it's your turn, you have 20 minutes. And that was it. All tournaments there were just one game. They weren't like best of 3 or anything. So in this, if you have to get best of 3 done in a certain amount of time, maybe you need only 15 minutes each. I think with 15 minutes to think, this Rangello just would not cope. Or he'd just play faster.
15 minutes.
most games are done in like 10 or 8 or something. We saw how many finished quickly. Some were over within half an hour, weren't they? Or even sooner. Each round.
Yeah.
But then others take more than half an hour.
Decks people are playing.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's playing a control deck or something, which you don't see a lot of in Shadow Era, but it does exist. They naturally take longer to win anyway. So, one to look out for. Seems down to 14 health now. It's looking really good for Bainbar. Great one. Damn, I've been so good. No, I've very good.
I'm laughing at a sticker on Telegram. It's just funny. It's the one of the laughing leopard. It's like 3 different shots of the leopard. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's 3 or 4 pictures of a leopard overlapping, and it's just laughing. It's a laughing leopard. Yeah, I sent it you on Telegram. That one. Just that one. I just love it. Can't stop laughing at it. All right. Anyway, back to this. Right. 2614. Hit list. Get some cards.
God has a lot of cards to play. Plays a sword thief.
Okie dokie. So it's disabled, stoned, and in love. Or is it just in love and not stoned? Where's the stone? Shouldn't the stone be shown on there as well? Maybe because it's disabled, it's not showing. Maybe it can't handle showing like 3 different things that it's got.
Yeah, the game has trouble rendering that.
Yeah, maybe. Boom! Fireball. You're going to do fireball to the face then. He's decided to clear the board though.
Well, he pinged the sword thief with death mage and then just threw a fireball at it anyway. That was weird. Surely we'd want one to go one way and one the other.
Yeah, okay, that was weird. I think he might have changed his mind, or no. What it was he drew a card from Beacon, so he probably didn't have the fireball until he drew it.
Yeah.
He played DMT, drew a card.
Fair enough. Just spent 6 CC on a 2 CC ally though.
No, but he's got an ally left on the board. Angelo holds all the cards, but it's on 14. Ha! We know there's a supernova. Alright, ankle breaker. What's he going to knock out with that? He's taking the DMT out of commission. And that's it. Right, so Omel could run his dude straight into that. The Cowls, oh, they're going to come back now. When that comes back to the board, it's going to mill a card off the top of the deck as well, isn't it? There we go. Yeah. He lost the DMT, which you can't bring it back. And this guy is going to do damage, die, wear down the weapon, and not come back because he's not undead. Okay. Still, if that DMT dies, he'll be back, won't he? So that's not bad.
Scarf needs to deal with that armor rather quickly because Gravebone is going to be bringing back something from the graveyard next turn. Probably a Forgotten Horror.
Look, it's my face. I'll put my face in the stream. Might as well. I don't know why it says Gondorian's left the game. That was probably my iPad. Hello, everybody. While we wait for people to take their turns, I'll do something. Right. He's blown up that armor. And
so he's dealt with it.
Yep. Nice work. The thief hops down. Right, so it's on fire and it's in love. Oh, I guess it's not showing the stone thing because it's not relevant on his turn. It can't defend. Doesn't matter, it's on its own turn, isn't it? That must be it. Oh, and he's brought back that and killed off the old sword thief, and he's brought a Shadow Knight. And he uses the Tombstone Beacon to get a card and put a DMT down. That's pretty nice board situation now for Mr. Ermal Sylphion, who until today thought global chat was the forum chat thing, chat box. But he learned otherwise. He was on the forum saying, "Where's everybody?" You know, and I said, "No, global chat in the game, dude." All right. Okay. So we've got global chat, we've got chat box, and we've got in-game mail, and everybody gets them all confused.
So many different chat rooms.
So there's lethal on the board. Rangelo. With an ankle break, you can at least take one of them out of the equation. With his ability, you could take one out as well.
Spirit Shuriken, maybe.
Oh, there it is. Whoomph, there it is. Yep. Take out that pesky... I don't think it matters too much which he takes out. The 154 or the other 54. He's taking the Forgotten Horror out.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to kill the Forgotten Horror, because if he takes the Shadow Knight out, there's a chance that he's just got one in hand anyway to loop it and bring it back.
Alright, but if he's got Shadow Knight, he can bring back the Forgotten Horror now.
Yeah.
I think the Forgotten Horror's board impact's, stronger. I don't know, probably doesn't make much odds. Well, that Lilith's going to perish. And if I was him, I would suicide that ally. Oh, it's going to die anyway, isn't it? Durkan hops down, boing. That's pretty good. Durkan dies when he's... Oh, is it?
Yeah,
DMT.
5 from the Shadow Knight.
Right.
Wow.
So that's 1-1. Decider. Because he quit the first one, didn't he? Alright. I'll just tell him well played. Well, that's 1-1. So, who's making the next game, do you think? Round yellow, please put up game 3. Random start. Good luck, have fun. Right, hey, this is good. We're getting some good action. Even though it's nearly 7 o'clock, or is it already 7 o'clock? What time is it?
Just gone 7.
7 o'clock. We've been doing this for 7 hours. Man. Oh, dear. Is this the longest you've ever talked to a real person, Ross?
It's the longest I've ever talked to an Englishman.
Really? Wow. Okay, well, I feel privileged then. Well, where I'm from is on the border, near the border of Wales. I'm from a town called Hereford. And we get a lot of Welsh people in Hereford.
Yeah,
you know Hereford? Cathedral City?
But, yeah.
When I used to do cross-country running, that was in the Welsh leagues. So I went to places like Pontypool and... Ross. I forget now. I think Pontypool had the dry ski slope. And a good swimming pool, I remember. Back in the late 90s. Where else? Various places anyway. Paris? Maybe somewhere in Paris. Yeah, so I did a lot of running in Wales. That was good. In the Welsh leagues. It's been good talking to you, and I think if it wasn't a tournament we were running, we could just both commentate on it together, or some other action, like just randomly choose some quick match action, say, hey, let's go and commentate on something, then people might watch it. They might like it. We get some proper banter going. Or we could even just, play each other. So I was bring a deck, you bring a deck, face off, bit of banter, bit of... Oh, they've started. No, they haven't. Sorry, they haven't started. Waiting for the game to go up. So this one's gone to the wire as well, just like the Otto one.
Yeah, I like this sort of thing though. It's good. It's good to have that sort of last minute sort of fight to the death. I think people play their best when they're under that sort of pressure anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rangelo has the game up. Just waiting for ML to join.
I did. Someone said I didn't say a thing. I did. Hasn't said a thing, so hush. What? You said please create. I was. Sorry. Oh, they're up. Right, forget that. Let's get in.
They're off.
Let's get in. This is it. This is for the last WC spot on offer today. Then there will only be 3 left. And news hot off the press, there will be 3. Count that. 1, 2, 3 wildcards. One next Saturday. Then I think 1 on the Monday and 1 on the Wednesday or the Thursday.
3 wildcard qualifiers.
Yeah, winner takes all. There'll be single elite elim, so none of this garbage waiting for people. You can basically carry on to the next round, can't you, in a single elim? Just plod on.
Yeah.
Plod on to the next round. When you're out, you're out. No playoffs, nothing. If you win, you've won an invite. If you come second, then you're on the reserve list. That's how reserves will work for grand finals. So we'll end up with 3 reserves. And
So can you have more than one wildcard event is the question.
if you don't win the first one, you can be in the second. Yeah, you can be in all of them. You can be in all the wild cards if you want, as long as you haven't qualified. If you came second in a wild card, you can still go for the next one, but obviously you won't be a reserve then if you win the next one. So that's the way it'll work. If we have more than 3 people not show up for grand finals, I guess I'll have to dig out a reserve from somewhere. But I don't think that'll happen. I don't think we'll have 6 missing. Sorry, I don't think we'll have more than 3. I don't think we'll have 4 missing. Chief Cold is dipped in. It's not a great start for Gravy Bone. Nothing on turn 2.
Look a little bit away.
Crips
whoever decided to play skilled Ironmonger.
Yep, the old Ironmonger. Pretty much a pooing, really.
Yeah.
Alright. Garth does a bit of an ability and Ironmonger finishes him off. A lot of people watching this, and now Night Owl hops down. So, like, we haven't seen any Lightning Strike. I always wondered whether Lightning Strike was the best mage ability, but they've also got Fireball and Supernova, so it's really hard to tell between them though. But 4 CC for 3 damage on each is pretty quality. That would have reset the board right there, wouldn't it? As it happens, he's digging a bit of a grave.
Well, he's got Forgotten Heart ready, primed and ready to come in and kill the Night Owl. He's going to spend 5 resources. Shadow Knight. Okay. That's not a bad turn. 10 CC worth of allies.
Oh yes, very nice.
11 CC actually, because Forgotten Horrors is 6.
Boom, super value.
What's Garth gonna do? Can't pop his ability. Can drop an ankle breaker, take care of something. But he's still gonna take 5 on the way back.
No, not with ankle breaker. Who are we talking about? You'll disable it.
Yeah, you can disable something and then kill it, and you'll take 5 from wherever survives.
Oh, right, yeah. So he's dropped that down with the stealth, and he's got 2 left to spend, and he's decided to just go for the hero. Oh, he's staring down 10 damage now, plus whatever else comes, unless... Well, he can't go for the ally anyway, one of the allies, so he can kill one and give 5 then, can't he? Sinkhole.
Sinkhole.
Oh,
Wow.
exile the Night Owl. That's a good use of Sinkhole. I do like Sinkhole. I'm glad we invented it.
Yeah, please never change Sinkhole.
Nice little control card.
One of my favourites from lands. Just such a value card for 2cc.
Yeah. For controlling the board. You can't damage the hero with it, but it's a good... Just like Retreat's a good value card, isn't it? 2cc, bounce something. That's good. Works in different ways.
Yeah.
Now Rangelo, it's 22-22, but look at that board.
That is a horrible board. That is a 2-turn clock. If Rangelo can't do nothing in 2 turns, he's dead.
He's got the ability and he's got the concoction, so we can get rid of 1 at least. He can't do the concoction and the weapon though. The ankle breaker.
Spirit Shuriken.
Oh yeah, that's one, of course. That's one way to deal with 1. And then he can also use his ability... No, he can't, because he uses shadow energy to blow something up. Okay, so that's gone. And that's all he wrote.
So Garth is going to take 7 here. Got down to 15.
Charred Cowl. Yeah, pretty cool move, the old Charred Cowl. Well, if Gravebone does win, then big props to this guy and big props to Mr. Gravebone. Because Gus won the overall tournament as well. I don't know if this guy actually met Gibo in any rounds. I can look that up.
I think he might have, actually. I could be wrong, though. Okay.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he lost 2-0 to Gibo. It was his only loss. Ermel's only loss was against Gibo, the guy that beat everybody. So,
wow.
Well done to this guy then.
Because of Gravebone of all things. People are going to be talking about this for a while, I think.
Yeah, he took out Timekeeper, Strigger, Russian Soul, and Fenelon. Forget here.
Wow.
Rangelo's trying to work out what can I do here, mate? Ah, retreat. That'll do. Retreat.
Shadow Knight.
Ooh, it's kind of a 2-for-1, isn't it? Play that Shadow Knight and you get 1 back, so that's not too terrible.
Gravebone is in a good spot.
Yeah.
Like all the cards Garth has gone, he's going to be on 8 resources next turn. He's going to be able to do a lot. Gravebone. This deck doesn't really run much in the way of draw, I've noticed.
Right, he's decided to save the Shadow Knight. And next,
yeah,
that's good because it means that, well, he can use his ability to slightly affect what's on the top of the deck. So Shadow Knight could bring back a more effective card, I suppose. I don't know what would have come back just then if Shadow Knight was used. I don't know what's on the top of the deck. But this is almost lethal here. Was it 4? And he buffs. Yeah. Do at least. Yeah, I do a lot. He does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's about the
7.
damage you can.
You can do 11, I think, if all those live, but one's about to die. But one's about to come back as well via the Gravebone ability.
So we'll probably see a Forgotten Horror come back for Gravebone. And
Yeah, you just better remember to attack with that False Blood first before it gets frozen.
yeah.
But maybe it's going to die now.
Is he going to kill? Yeah, he's just going to go for the False Blood. Okay.
Get that one out. Well, Gravebone's only got one card in hand. This may yet get turned round.
I think in playing the 2 allies on our last turn made the difference there, because if you had just played the Shadow Knight would have probably died somehow.
There we go. The old Forgotten Horror did the biz. Now he can chuck. Now he's playing the Shadow Knight. Now he can. No, you can only chuck away undead allies, can't you? For Corpse Shifter. But he's going to have draw the following turn.
No, he's not going to. Okay.
So one of those is going to die again. But still, which of those do you kill? All of them can churn out 5 damage. So unless he can kill 2 of them, then anything like a Fireball or Supernova for the win, it's over. You can retreat 1. 6 to spend. I'll forgive him for deliberating over his sack now.
Got a 9. God, this is gonna. Visca. Spiritual. Okay, so we can deal with the 2 main threats. Visca's gonna have to take a hit. And he's gonna have to lose the Shuriken as well.
Oh, they won't be killed though.
Visca dies now, doesn't it?
Yeah, that extra durability.
Yeah. Forgot about that change. Oh, he's got a Dark Concoction. Okay. So now, the hero. I think I would have preferred to do a bit of damage to the Corpse Shifter. There's a Forgotten Horror.
Right, 19 plays 11. See, Gravebone's going through his deck slow, isn't he? Still 20 cards left.
He doesn't have much to draw cards. I think he literally just has the Tombstone Beacon. And Tome of Knowledge, probably. Just haven't seen either of them.
And he has Shadow Knight for getting things back.
Yeah.
Okay, so that Corpse Shifter can, or her, or whatever, can chuck some allies away, but does he want to? He might prefer to play them, get them on the board. But when he gets them on the board, they end up dying. Because of, well, would you play a Shuriken again now if you've got Ankle Breaker out? So maybe I would play an extra ally. Get 3 down, get 4 down. Do I count doing the biz?
If he plays one more ally, yeah, he's in a good spot now. I mean, Garth can deal with potentially those 2 allies. It's unlikely they'll be able to deal with both. If he has a Garth Concoction or something, it still leaves something to come through next turn and attack.
Yeah, I need a smoke screen or something. Another Visca, well, could deal with something. So Ankle Breaker, Visca, that could get rid of 2 of them. You could just about survive. Fagin.
Fagin?
Okay, there's the trick. Plays the crypt spawn down for pressure, but that's not enough to... If he hits the... Right, he can kill off one of those. But like Fireball or Nova would end it, wouldn't it? I'm not sure whether he runs either. Have we seen it before?
I think he runs Fireball.
Because Fireball would be the end. Or he could think longer term, try and chip away a little bit more. Durkan seems to do well. When he dies on his own, he seems to do well. Bounces back to hand. Fireball. Hello. Fireball. That's the end, isn't it?
So Gravebone manages to clinch a qualifying spot.
Well done, Gravebone. Well done to the Gravebone. Amazing. And there you have it. That's the end. So now we know who's through. Gibo. 17 Gibo. BP Shadowman. Otto. And Ermel Sylphion. Easy for me to say. Ermel Sylphion. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Say bye-bye, Ross.
Bye-bye.
You must say bye-bye, Ross. Bye-bye, Ross.
Bye.
See you, man. It's been fun. Bye.